Upon first hearing and reading this gospel today from the 12th chapter of St. Luke, it can be a bit harrowing. There's nothing concealed that will not be revealed, nor a secret that will not be known. Therefore, whatever you have said in the darkness will be heard in the light, and whatever you have whispered behind closed doors will be proclaimed on the housetops. It can be harrowing or hopeful, depending, I offer, on how, more than how we think about, how we know and relate to our God, our Savior. It's harrowing if we imagine and know from a distance God to be a kind of brutal or harsh judge, looking, desiring even, to condemn you and me. Because certainly in ways we are imperfect, we're tempted, we're sinful at times. But God is more and not merely a harsh judge. He's Savior. You know, it's why every Sunday, every day, we gather at the altar to the place where Jesus' sacrifice on the cross, that moment in all eternity when he said to you, this is what you're worth. Everything. That you are worth dying for. You see, this passage, this recognition that even the secrets, even the interiority of our life will be revealed is not harrowing, it's not terrifying, but it's hopeful, because the one who knows, to whom it is revealed, is our Savior. The one who concludes this selection from today's gospel: do not be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. That God knows the inner workings of our minds and our hearts and even our imperfections, not to condemn, but to save, to redeem, to forgive, to heal you and me. And what we discover, what we know, what we're reminded of in today's gospel, is that he desires you. You're not forgotten or neglected. You're not just one in a crowd, but known particularly and personally. And whether we're mighty and strong and active, or we're smaller, we're weaker, we're more constrained with our activity and what we can do, the economy of God, the perspective of God, is not merely a worldly one, which says to you, well, what do you provide? What can you give me that'll show or determine the worth or the amount of effort I expend upon you? God doesn't think or live or love particularly you in that way. He seeks out and desires every one of us, even you, so that we can be unafraid to reveal ourselves, that which is good, that which is a bit more under construction in our mind and our heart, so that we can be forgiven, so that we can be redeemed, so that we can be saved by his cross and by his blood poured out for you and for me.